Starting another section of our Sears Christmas book from 1954. Today we're going to be in the sporting goods section. Roy Rogers bow and arrow. And look at these lunch pails. Roy Rogers Space Cadet. Oh, the plaid. I remember how popular all of that was. Little picnic kit for the car. More bow and arrows. Croquet. Probably going to find me speeding through this section a little more so because it's a lot of duplicate things. Of course, a tennis table. We had one of those exactly, so I suppose it came from Sears. Basketball. J.C. Higgins is the signature on these basketballs. Footballs. Boxing. Sorry, that's our little dog in the background barking every once in a while. Look at this football attire. They were going to make sure they were dressed, of course, with safety. Look at the leather helmets. A lot of padding in their pants there at the knees. Look at these softball and baseball mitts. They really have that old-timey look to them, don't they? And the skates, of course, I had these. You just strapped them onto your shoes. And, of course, then your shoes were more leather with thick soles because they did not work with tennis shoes. They did not work with your kids. Bicycles. Again, J.C. Higgins. This is a 3-speed. I had a 3-speed. Look at these. Oh my gosh. To have something like this right now, oh, it'd be worth a fortune too. More bikes. Again, the fancy center pieces on the center rods. And of course, you always started out with the training wheels on your bikes. And looks like the men's and women's ice skates. Some accessories for your bicycles. And then skiing attire. Wood skis. Look at those leather shoes for the skiing. And of course, sleds. Toboggans. And tents. So these are more for your kids' tents. This one was to look like more like a teepee. And this is the Roy Rogers again. And these down here were more for your scouting outings with the scouts. And then we have some rifles over here. That was our doggy. Carrying on. These shot ping pong balls with a lot of fun. We have one of those. And your daisy Daisy Red Riders down there. You're gonna shoot your eye out. Parents really did say that too. Now these are more of the more serious rifles. More for Dad's gifts under the tree. Although they were 22s, they were pump guns. But then over here you have the rifles with the scopes. Oh no, they show a little squirrel on here. I guess that's because these were 22s. I guess you wouldn't be able to take a deer down with that. And so,
go for it.
Okay, more rifles. Let's see. Are these more of your deer hunting types? Let's see. I'm reading this upside down. 21 gauge shotgun right here. There you go. Woo! The fancy wood handle. Model 50 high power rifle. There's your deer in the sights. Let's see, we had one of those. Remember that exact gun. I think my parents did a lot of shopping at Sears. Of course, pretty much in those days, you shopped at Sears. You shopped at Ward's. Those were your major places. You bought everything. Cabinets for your rifles. Sleeping bags over here with the little covering. That's because I suppose you were sleeping outside. Burr. And lanterns, cook stoves, tables. And now on to the fishing. And that's what we did on every single vacation. Every single little weekend trip we ever took was always to go camping and fishing. Camping and fishing. And you think, people think, oh, you were so lucky. Yeah, well, I never went to Disneyland. Toolboxes. Tools. These look like sanders. Yep, sanders. Floor polisher. Tools, 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 tools. Craftsman. Sears and Craftsman, their guarantee. I'm not sure if that was going on back in those days, that if something happened to your tool, it would be replaced for free. But I believe Sears still does that, though. Now, I don't know if it started then. So on this page, it looks like we have table saws. They don't look much different than they did then, what you have now.
What kind of prices are these?
Oh, $149 for that setup right there. It's about the same price play now. $97. Oh my goodness, $62. Isn't that interesting? Prices are about the same. Wow. And these are more of a jigsaw things. Well, now this is supposed to be for your young son to cut out his little figurines to make his little bird houses and different things. And yeah, kids used to do stuff like that without someone maybe lurking right over their shoulder. What was the worst that could happen? Lose a finger. Go to emergency. Take care of it. You're back on your bike the next day going to school again. Craftsman drills. Dunlap. They also had Dunlap brand. I don't know if they still do. And looks like our last page here is, oh my goodness, look at this. You can have your in-home sauna. Oh, and jiggle that fat away. And apparently this is supplements down here. You could order vitamins. So there you go. We concluded this section. And I believe our next section will be gifts. So please subscribe. Thank you.